Hey there, my fellow crafters. This is the Sugar Ma here. No, I should have said, hap there. How y'all doing? Got that from my grandmother. She's from the South. My mom's from the South. So if you hear a bit of a country accent, that's because I was raised by country people and now I live in Alabama. But I'm coming this way because if you're a crafter, then you know we're always looking for little tips that can make our life easier with the crafting. And I know everybody knows that glitter is a big problem. Well, I was looking at Miranda over at Creative Living, and she mentioned if anybody could figure out a way to clean up these glitters because they're everywhere. But let me tell you, no matter what you do, you're going to have some. But to kind of minimize it a little bit, I found I'm doing one of Miranda's, well, trying to do one of Miranda's projects. It's a sconce and it requires glitter. So I was sitting and I was thinking, I was like, nah, if it's some kind of way I can help Miranda, then I'm going to figure it out. And so as I was doing, this is my second one. I got the mirrors covered up here. In addition to learning about how to do the glitters, I did a few things a little bit different. She had the bigger dowels from Walmart. These are actually I think they're like screwers from Dollar Tree. So it requires more because they're so tiny. And as I said, with the first one, I had glitter everywhere. I mean, for about 2 days, I was still picking glitters out of my hair, out of my face, my fingers. I had polish on, and it's off because the glitter and the glue and the paint and everything. But anyway, getting down to business. This is actually what I use, and I put too much E6000. It eats away at everything. So be careful when you're using the E6000. It doesn't require this much for the foam board. As a matter of fact, you can use like the Elmer's glue or Fever Call, one of the Indian glues. I just love watching the Indian crafts, and I always order some of their products because they do so good for them, so I try them. So, and even Aleene's glue, you can do that and maybe add just a dab of the E6000 to make it easier. And don't use E6000 with the silverback stones because it will eat the backing away and it ruin the shine on your stone. So that's another tip for the beginners that, like me, when I started doing, I was making all the mistakes. And so sometimes you have to just find your way anyway. So, learn what you can. The ladies, the crafters with the tutorials on there, they are excellent. And I refer everybody back to them because that's where I learned everything from them. So I painted this with the gold metallic paint. This is my light here. As you see, it's been already installed, but I had ran out of the screwers, and so my daughter had went and got them for me. And just to minimize some of the glitter on my mirrors, I went on and covered it with paper. And I mean, if you don't, you're going to have fingerprints. Glitter is going to be trouble trying to get them, get the glitters and stuff out of there, especially once you enclose it. So, now to my tip that I use. Okay, I first started off with one of my envelopes from not eBay, Amazon, and I just sprinkled a bunch of a bunch of glitter on there. And I mixed it. I used three different. I used the heavy, chunky glitter, the fine glitter, and for some reason they have so many different golds. So I used three different and two different colors. But I did this. I painted my screwers, and then I laid them on here and just rolled them to get the glitter on them. But that's, like I said, the glitter was everywhere. So this time what I did, this is my little box. I put the screwers, I painted them, and after I got the glue and stuff in there, I usually stick them in there like that, and that makes it easier. And I made this little box from styrofoam and cardboard. And if you look, let me see if I can make it where you can see better. Okay, there's the sticks in there and the glitter. And what you do after you paint them, you put them in there, and this is like a this little paper here. It came from one of the pictures frames, and it's got like a shiny finish to it, so the glitter and the glue and paint doesn't stick as bad. So you can take this out each time if you need to change up colors or whatever. But you put them in there and shake them up. You got your glue, got all your glue and stuff in there. See? And then your things come out all glittered up, and that minimizes it. Now afterwards, I'm going to apply a coat of Mod Podge and put it back into my little box here. I got from, I think this is from Amazon too. I got some, I don't even know how to say it, but you know, like the canvas when you're making the Indian earrings, I think is backroom something. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but that's what came in here. And I looked at the box and I said, I might be able to use that for something. So that helps with minimizing the glitters and the mess with the paint and everything. But anyway, I'm going to put the Mod Podge on it to seal it. Matter of fact, you can just glue them on and then put the Mod Podge on top of it once it's been glued on. But I haven't decided which way I'm going to do it yet. But at least I got that done. This project is for my daughter. She's seen Miranda's sconces. And, well, I think she did one. But my daughter wanted two of them. She has a big mirrored sunburst that my mom had before she passed away. And my sister, when she was, I don't want to say getting rid of, because it was my mom, but when she was passing the stuff off, my daughter had told her she wanted it, and so she gave it to her. And so to match with it, and I'll show you the one that I have completed already. Let's see here. This thing isn't letting me. I'm still learning. That's why I don't do the tutorials, because I'm still learning how to do everything. But that's my dupe of Miranda over at Creative Living. And I also kind of mixed the idea with I think it's DIY Glam, but I'll check and I'll put it in the description, because I want to give her credit. She's excellent as well. And but I got some ideas, and I mixed ideas together, and I try to come up with my own little creation to, go along with the things I learned from the other sister crafters. But I just wanted you to see that and tell you about how I minimize the glitter. And if Miranda, if you see this, I was thinking of you when I did the came up with the idea with the glitter. So I pray that it can help you because you have helped and inspired me so much. Thank you. And that's it for today, my fellow crafters. And I hope, like I said with Miranda, I hope in some kind of way my little ideas can help you all as well. Have a good day. Love you. Bye bye.